Imagine living in a place where darkness does not just mean night, it means danger. A place where the cold can freeze your breath in seconds, where wild predators move silently beyond your sight, and where survival depends on one powerful element: fire. Welcome to life in a place where fire is the only protection. In some of the harshest regions on Earth, fire is not just warmth. It is safety, security, and sometimes the only barrier between life and death. In the remote wilderness of Siberia, deep forests of Alaska, and isolated tribal lands near the Amazon rainforest, communities have depended on fire for centuries. In these extreme environments, temperatures drop below freezing, wild animals roam freely, and modern protection is almost non-existent. Here, fire becomes a constant companion. It burns through the night, sending a message to the darkness: do not come closer. For ancient tribes, fire was more than survival, it was a symbol of power. In freezing climates, such as the Arctic regions, without fire, the human body would quickly lose heat. Hypothermia can set in within minutes. A simple flame can maintain body temperature, cook food, and purify water. Without it, survival chances drop dramatically. That is why in these regions, people protect their fire like treasure. They never let it fully die. But warmth is only one part of the story. In dense jungles and wild terrains, predators such as wolves, bears, and large cats are active hunters. Fire creates a psychological barrier. Animals instinctively fear flames. The crackling sound, the smoke, and the unpredictable movement of fire keep dangerous creatures at a distance. For many remote villages, fire circles are built around homes at night. It is a glowing shield against unseen threats. In some African savannas and desert regions, fire is also used strategically. Controlled burns clear dry grass, reducing the risk of massive wildfires. Tribes use fire to signal each other across distances. Smoke rising into the sky can carry warnings or messages. Fire becomes a tool of communication and defense at the same time. Imagine a stormy night in the wilderness. The wind is howling. The temperature is falling. The forest is silent except for distant sounds that you cannot identify. Inside a small wooden shelter, a family gathers around a single burning flame. That fire is their only source of light, their only source of heat, and their only protection. If it goes out, the darkness outside is no longer just darkness, it becomes a threat. Historically, early humans survived ice ages because they mastered fire. Anthropologists believe that the discovery of controlled fire changed human evolution. It allowed migration into colder regions, extended waking hours beyond sunset, and provided protection from predators. Without fire, human civilization might never have developed the way it did. Fire transformed humanity from vulnerable prey into dominant survivors. Even today, in certain volcanic regions and geothermal lands, fire plays a different protective role. In Iceland and other cold environments, geothermal heat is used to warm homes naturally. Though modern technology has evolved, the principle remains the same: heat equals survival. However, depending completely on fire also comes with risk. If a flame spreads uncontrollably, it can destroy everything. Forest fires can wipe out entire communities. This delicate balance makes fire both a guardian and a potential destroyer. People living in such extreme areas learn discipline from a young age. They understand how to control it, respect it, and never underestimate it. There's also a psychological comfort that fire provides. Studies show that watching flames reduces stress and lowers blood pressure. Perhaps this connects us to our ancestors. Sitting around a campfire creates a sense of unity, safety, and community. In dangerous environments, that emotional strength is just as important as physical protection. In today's modern cities, we rarely think about fire as protection. We have heaters, electricity, and security systems. But in isolated corners of the world, survival is still primal. Fire remains the first line of defense against freezing winds, wild animals, and overwhelming darkness. So next time you see a simple flame, remember, for millions of people throughout history, it was not just light. It was life itself. It was the difference between vulnerability and strength, between fear and safety. Life in a place where fire is the only protection teaches us a powerful lesson. Survival is not always about advanced technology. Sometimes it is about mastering the most basic element and respecting its power. Fire is ancient. Fire is dangerous. But in the right hands, fire is protection. And in some places on Earth, when the night falls and the wild awakens, that single burning flame still stands as humanity's oldest and strongest shield.